high primary stage. I'm still in basic summer course videos. Today it will be a story. I will give you a story, and after that I will give you a question after ending from the story to write the value or the benefit from our story that I read it today. But before I will go to so I would like to say something. Don't forget to make share, like, subscribe to my channel to send you new videos. Let's go to our story today. Our story today is not strange from us. I think all most of you take it before. I think grade 4 take it before. Okay, the story is about Dahlia saves the village. Okay, here we talk about what the story has an idea, main idea. Which is the main idea of this story? This story is talking about the main idea of this story is giving that is important of how education is important to enlighten our mind to think and change our lives. From the girl called Dahlia that changed had the people who live in her village to fix the irrigation canal to water the crops and grow the crops. Okay, let's go to our story, and after that I will give you the question below the video to write what you understand from this story, and I would like everyone write the benefit from the story and what you learn from this story. Everyone write it by yourself. I would like to make your mind and write different ideas. Okay, I would like to see more. I would like to see different ideas for you, because if you write, I think that you are writing and you have many ideas. Okay, let's go to our story today. Our story today is about Dahlia Saves the Village. This story written by Nicola Gardiner. Let's go to know the vocab that related to this story. We have here wheat, crops, canal, irrigation, wheat flour, maize, village, baladi bread, cookies, plastic bottles. The characters of our story here we have Jamila, we have Tariq, we have Walid, we have Dahlia, grandma and grandpa. Jamila is her Dahlia's mother, Tariq her father, Walid her brother. Here is Dahlia, and we have grandparents, grandma and grandpa. Here grandparents of Dahlia. Let's read the story and know more about this. Dahlia lives in the village in Egypt. One evening, she's doing her homework on her computer. She's doing research about crops in Egypt, like wheat, maize, and rice. And it's very interesting wheat. Wheat is an important crop in our country, and we use it to make bread. So wheat is like a rice. It's important. It's the main important crop for everything. Rice is important for us because we in our lunch we can't our table lunch can't be empty from the rice, and our breakfast and dinner lunch can't empty from the bread. So bread and rice is an important groups in our country. Wheat is an important group in our country, and we use it to make bread. Dahlia looks at the pictures of delicious Egyptian bread. Dahlia likes baladi bread best. Which is your favorite? Let's go. Let's continue. Let's go to the next page. Dahlia's mom, Jamila, is speaking to Dahlia's dad, Walid, who looks sad. The crops aren't growing well in the village. So the village have a problem. What is the problem? That is the crops can't growing. Why? Let's know why the crops can't growing. There is a problem with the water, and we have no irrigation. Says Jamila to Dahlia. We need to help everyone in the village with their crops. Dahlia's brother Tariq says, but what can we do? Dalia says, it's very simple. Let's call everyone in the village to social media. So social media here make the connection easier than in the past. Let's call everyone in the village on social media. We need to help our village. Dalia's family gets water from the Nile, but the irrigation canal isn't working. She tells everyone in the village about this problem on social media. Then meets everyone in the main square. A lot of villagers say they can help. The next day, everyone gets together in the center of village. Some people come on foot and some by bike, and some people come by boat or by car from another village to help her. Everyone is very excited to help with the problem. They meet at Dalia's grandparents' house. Dalia's grandma gives them tea and cookies. Dalia and her family go to see the problem. The irrigation canal that brings the water is blocked with trash. So the canal blocked by what? By the trash. So the water can't be connected to the farmers to water his crops. So this is the problem. This is a problem made to prevent water from going to our crops, to their crops. Okay, let's continue the rest of this story. The water is blocked with trash, plastic bottles, and household things. They are also some plants in the water. Tariq says we need to start work and clean the water. The water is not very deep, and they start to clear the trash. They fill 20 trash bags with the trash. Now the water isn't polluted. The water comes back to the village, and the crops grow again. Everyone everyone is very happy. They grow food on their land, and they can sell their fruit and vegetables to buy other things. Their lives become easier, but some of the crops aren't very good. Dalia has a plan. She thinks the villagers. So here, her education appeared in this case. Let's know in this situation. So this is the importance. I would like to say this is the importance of education. So we must be educated to be able to solve our problems. And if you have enlightened, and if you have educated, you enlightened your minds and do everything that we know. Okay. Some of you saying education can't make anything for the person. No, education is important for us to enlighten our minds and to do many things. Okay, and to help us to know and understand our world that we live in. Okay, let's continue the rest of this story. Dalia has a plan. She thinks the villagers can produce more food. She says they should try wheat. She tells them about her research. So Dalia make a research to know to help them to cultivate or to plant the crop of wheat. Okay, she says wheat grows very well in Egypt, and is great for making delicious bread and cakes. Some villagers like the idea. They start to grow wheat in some of their fields. Okay, from the wheat they can make flour. From the flour they can make delicious Egyptian bread. Grandma can make more of her awesome cookies. Awesome is like wonderful, means something is good. Okay, awesome cookies. The villagers make bread and cookies to sell to other villages. In a few years, everything is better in the village. Dalia walks around the village and sees the changes. So here we say the education makes changes or not. No, so it makes changes. So education is important for us to change our lives or not. Yes. So here we know that education is important for us to change our lives and to have enlightened minds to understand what we happened around us. So education is important or not? Yes, it's important. Yeah. Let's continue the rest of the story. In a few years, everything is better in village. Dalia walks around the village and sees the changes. She's proud. She's very proud. Why? Because he's making research, and the farmers benefit from her research. So this research help her to develop her village. This is important of educating. Okay. When she grows up, she works with agriculture to help other people with their crops. Okay. By this story, we end by this part of the story. We end from the story of us. The story is ended today. I hope to benefit and enjoy our video today. Thanks a lot. Until you meet again. Goodbye.